All right, good morning. So it's been a while since I last uploaded a tutorial video in here. Um, that's because I've been testing a few more things in regards to the email communications. So as per our last tutorials, we did cover how to create a 7-day nurture sequence inside GoHighLevel. But this time we're going to cover how to handle the unsubscribes or the leads or persons that wanted to unsubscribe from your channel. So with that, I've been testing out different type of forms and different type of sender from the SendGrid to SMTP to lead connector using dedicated domains. And by far, I have been using lead connector, which has better reporting and statistics overall compared to the other platforms. But um, I still wanted to track or they don't have the option to give out preferences. The only option that Lead Connector has is to automatically unsubscribe user from your email list, which is not the ideal case. So on this tutorial, we're going to cover how I went above or on creating a workaround for that, and I'm going to show you how to do that yourself. So first thing is this is what the first step looks like. This is going to be a form, which is going to be embedded into your emails. If you watch the previous trainings we have, I've already covered how to create um, trigger links, which are going to be used inside your emails afterwards. So quick overview on what is included in the form. These are all custom sections on the form. So custom fields, and just create a custom field. And what I have been using is a checkbox. Checkbox makes it easier to have multiple options that you have, and a user can actually select or choose multiple options. That's why it's going to be ideal for the email preferences center. So your first question is going to be the frequency. How much or how many emails would the lead want to receive from you? Also, make sure that's the required field. The same with your type of communication. Depending on your business, you can have different type of communications. For us, since we are a marketing agency, I have opted in for general communication. This includes all communication that we're going to be sending out, marketing tips, and promotions. And lastly, always offer the option for a full unsubscribe if the lead just wants to get out of your communications. Quick note earlier, if you remember, I mentioned frequency and communication preferences are both required. The unsubscribe option is not. This is an optional. So you don't want people or you don't want to require this since you don't want people to be fully unsubscribed. And lastly, just adjust your button to be red. Red seems to be the button that works well with customers. Um, per data that we have. So once you have everything saved up, you're gonna have to build out two funnels. So the first funnel is gonna be your opt-in page. It will not have anything on it, since your form already has the header and the description. So all you have to do is embed a form onto that specific landing page. Obviously, you're gonna have to design the page with your branding details, such as the color and the font. But overall, it's not gonna have any other information on it. This is the example of what the page will look like. And the backend is currently loading. So once you have your opt-in page added, you're still gonna have to create your confirmation page. Now, first step is just create the page, copy the URL, go back to your form, and under the settings, options instead of message, redirect to a URL and click save. That way, once a user submits this form, instead of just the generic confirmation message, they're going to be redirected to your confirmation landing page, which you can add a pixel or any other tracking softwares you have. The landing page will look like this, very basic information, thanking them for personalizing their email experience and just a short description of it. Again, this is the backend of the form or the landing page. If you don't know how to attach a form, so add a content block, select form, and then just select the or find the form that you have created. See, and select it. Oops. Or whatever form you have created. Once you have selected it, it will just automatically populate. If you're good, just go ahead and save it. Now that you have your form added, you have also your form created and form added into your landing page. You're gonna have again to create your trigger link. If you forgot how to create your trigger links, that's gonna be under marketing, trigger links, add a link, add your name of the link, and then add the URL of the landing page that you have earlier. Note that the URL should be the opt-in page or the first page of the URL, not the confirmation page. If you notice, I already have the unsubscribe trigger links in here. Then next step is if you go to email templates, let's say this one, you update or we're gonna update the unsubscribe link here at the bottom. So currently it is hyperlink with a trigger link. Now, if you notice you don't have an option to add a trigger link in here. So what I normally do is go here at the bottom, add an extra space, or you can go here, the same as how you add your, what do you call it, your text, you can add your hyperlinks here, trigger links, unsubscribe. That's going to be your trigger link. Copy that, go to your unsubscribe button, and then just update the trigger link or update the link URL. And once you're good, just save the template. Now, to recap, you currently have your form created, form added into landing page. So once the user clicks on the link on the unsubscribe button from your email, they go to the landing page and fill out the form. But what happens next? Or how do you keep track of people opting in or filling out those forms? So to do that, go to automations. And this time we're going to create an automation. So create workflow, continue from scratch. And we're going to call this unsubscribe email preference demo, because this is just a demo. Then we're going to have a trigger as form, filter, form is, and find the same form, save. Now this is going to be a series of conditions. So we're going to start with if or else. And we're going to name this as email preference. And the first question on the form is frequency preference. Again, option 1 is daily. Contact. Now to find the form details you wanted, go to contact details. And then earlier in the form, if you remember, whatever label you have here, just grab that and search. Includes daily. Then we're going to create the next condition, which is the 3 times a week or MWF. Again, contact details. Grab the form label is or includes 3 times a week. Then add another branch, contact details, search for the label once a week, and then don't forget to rename. And hit save. So right now we have, actually we missed one more thing. Full unsubscribe. Why are we adding the full unsubscribe here instead of the at the end compared to how we have set up our form? Reason is before you proceed to checking the rest of the conditions, you will want to see if the user actually wanted to fully unsubscribe. That way, your automation does not have to wait to verify if the user unsubscribe or not. So you now have your conditions checked. Next step is for tracking. We want to add a tag for them. So I believe I already have created one for daily. And I have one for MWF. And I have one for once a week. If you don't have one created, just create a new one. And for the full unsubscribe, just set your DND for specific channels, email, and save. Now you are thinking what about the next question we have for the type of or communication preferences. So we're gonna add an extra condition here. And this is gonna be communication preferences, general. Again, grab the custom field table, search for it, includes general. We're also gonna do the next one, includes marketing tips only. And we're gonna grab the last one, includes promotions only. Don't forget to rename. Promotions. Once you're good, click save. Then again, we're gonna add another tag. And the tag would be email preference. Oh, not email preference, communication preference. There you go, communication preference general. And then tag here, communication preference is marketing tips. Lastly, tag communication preference promotion. Now that you have the tag and the tracking, but it's only for question one. So we're gonna what we're gonna do is copy this condition and the tag to the rest of the frequencies that we have as an option. So copy all actions from here and paste here. Again, repeat, copy all actions from here, paste here. Now our option has form submitted. Check the frequencies if daily, 3 times a week, once a week, or fully unsubscribe. If daily, check the type of communication. If Monday to Friday, check type of communication. And let's say once you're all good, go ahead and hit on publish and save. And when you are gonna go ahead and send out a broadcast, let's say for example from your main contact list, you can just filter them out via the tags, or you can go through campaigns and just send out a broadcast to the specific audience that you have based on the preferences that they have selected. So that's it for now. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions, and see you in the next one.